Ready for
We're
it.
on. We're recording.
So we firing it?
Firing it.
Let's do it.
Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Oh, yeah. It is Brewsday Tuesday, and I am Drez.
And I am Huck.
Huck is here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And be it that it is Brewsday Tuesday, that means for us, we're popping tops in the Bear Studio, which is...
We are.
I love Tuesdays now, man. I'm so glad that we started doing this. This is fantastic.
Well, you know, it's getting my inner alcoholic on and making sure I drink at least one day a week.
At least.
That's really not a problem for me most of the time.
I would imagine so, being the beer master that you are. Speaking of which, HucksBeerBuzz.com is where you can get to know Huck a little bit better with his beer blog and whatnot. Your Huck's Beer Buzz on all the social media, as well as Untapped, which is the app that we will be using to rate the beers that we will be trying on this very special Tuesday. Although it's kind of a special Tuesday.
Yeah, you know, it's 2 days later than this Tuesday last year because of leap year.
Or
That's why they call it leap year, is because you leap over a day.
it's just one day, not two, though. You said two,
Well, no,
right?
you're 2 days different because every day.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause
Every year, like Christmas is
you're
on
always off
Wednesday.
one,
This
yeah,
year
you're
it'll be
off
on
one.
Thursday, but now it's moved 2. Everything's moved 2 years.
Correct.
So it just keeps us on our toes. Every 4 years, this stuff occurs. Yeah, it has another name. You wanted me to remember that, didn't you? Let me see here. It was sex. It had sex in it.
That's why I was like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
make note of that.
Bisextile year. I don't think it's bisexual.
Bisextile.
Yeah, intercalary year. And it's because of, astronomers and stuff. They make this stuff up, and then we have to go by it.
So for us, we're a day later. Yesterday was leap day? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, they call it leap day.
Or whatever. So we're kind of celebrating a day later with leap beer.
Leap beer.
It being a leap beer.
We'll get to that later.
Yes. So we have a very something special for the leap beer. That means the station's off the air. But we're too busy. This is
We're
important.
too busy.
We're
This is
private. They can deal with it later. It's not us.
They'll figure it out.
Anywho, so we do have some beers to try. You're already sipping on it, man. What'd you pour? What's the
Okay, I
first-
poured. This is another Florida beer for my trip to the Keys. Where it's really warm and y'all got the snow and everything. Just bringing that up. Big Storm Brewing Company, Tampa Bay, Florida. This is a India Pale Ale. Thought I'd go my direction this week.
Yeah, so this is your bread and butter, huh?
Right, we had the weedy beers last week, which Drez is a big fan of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't dislike them, but I like the hoppy beers. This is an interesting one. This one is. This one's coming in really malty and hoppy.
It certainly does have one thing that I do love about these type of beers is the color. It's got that beautiful amber color to it. It's just fizzing up a storm. Lots of good car. I'm going to be burping like crazy by the end of this segment, without a doubt. But yeah, man. So this is Big Storm Brewing Company. They're down there in Florida as well. Indian Pale Ale. Do they have any other anything else that you?
They got a whole. They got a whole set of beers.
They got a lot of good stuff.
Still working my way through the collection that I carried back.
So this is the okay.
This
So
is the first
how many
one
beers did you buy? I know you said you went to a store and bought like hundreds of dollars worth of beer.
8 6-packs and a couple of extras.
Are they and they're all just the regular, not variety packs, just like
they're straight up 6-packs. Because when I'm sharing with my buddy Drez, I got to bring a couple.
Yeah, you do got to bring a few, don't
If
you?
we drink a 6-pack, then we pretty much know the beer. There's no question. We don't want people questioning us about our beer knowledge, or at least the knowledge of the beer we're actually drinking.
Yeah.
Knowledge of beer I haven't drank, not so good.
So Indian Pale is Arcus. So Arcus, is that the name of the beer? It says Indian Pale Ale.
Yes,
Arcus.
And it says it's a Arcus India Pale Ale is grand and magnificent, a harbinger. How do you say that?
Harbinger.
Harbinger of things to come. This flavorful and easy drinking IPA has a strong hop flavor. Yes, it does. Citrusy aroma and yes, subtle sweetness from Florida honey. Ah, there you go.
I do like honey, man. So, yeah,
Our next beer has honey in it too.
Cool. I know we were trying to do both beers in one segment, so I'm gonna have to this is tricky because then I'm gonna have to chug this.
Well, we could
maybe we'll maybe we'll make it a 3-parter.
Yeah, we could.
We might have to do that.
Yeah, then we can drink this while they're listening. Because
I don't want to just chug.
Right,
these beers are too good to chug.
We can drink a beer.
Yeah, we'll play a song, drink a beer, play a song, drink a beer. Well, this is pretty tasty, man. This is like I said, I love the color. It is pretty damn hoppy, a little hoppier for my taste than what I usually like.
But I will say that the hops are not extra bitter. A little bit of bitterness. I'd say this was hop medium to end of the boil. Is you're getting just a touch of bitterness on the tongue, but what you're really getting is the aroma and the flavor of the hops, which tells me that a lot of hops went in at the end of this beer. And of course, they mentioned the honey. The honey really smooths out a hoppy beer, in my opinion. A lot of your big hoppy beers have it. Rogue Dead Guy has a little honey in it. The one we're going to have next has some honey in it. Pliny the Elder, I believe, has some honey.
Yeah,
in it.
Honey's
a lot of big beers.
I love honey, man. You can throw that in a beer. That makes me happy. In fact, a buddy of mine, he dabbles in the home brewing and whatnot. And I guess they were doing something outside, and it was going to be a bourbon, a honey bourbon brew.
Yeah.
And sure enough, believe it or not, a bumblebee flew over the batch, and the heat got him, and he fell in. And they just let it ride, so they called it Bumblebee.
Oh yeah,
Bumblebee Birdie, Honey Bumblebee Bourbon Brew or whatever the hell.
Well, you have to then.
Well, of course. It was fantastic, too.
All right.
But let's go ahead and untap this bad boy. Once again, Drez Drinks on Untapped. If you want to follow us, friend us, cheers us, all that good stuff. Huck's Beer Buzz on there. You go first, brother.
All right. Well, I'm going to, I drink a lot of IPAs, and this one is thick. It's nicely hopped. It's nice and malty. The color's good. I'm going to go in at a 4 on this.
A 4?
Yeah.
Solid 4.
Solid 4. This is good beer.
All right. Well, I don't know if I like it quite that much. Like you said, I'm not the biggest hoppy guy. Hops don't make me hoppy. Happy. I'm not happy. Big Storm Brewing Company Indian Pale Ale Arcus. I'll give it a 3.25. Not really my taste. It just really isn't. But it's still a solid beer, and I do like the honey. The color's beautiful, but I probably won't grab this one over some of the other stuff I've had.
There you go. Well, let's finish this up.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break, play tune. We'll finish this brew, and then we'll pop up another one on Brewsday Tuesday Leap Beer Edition.
Woo-hoo.
Stick around.
How about another round for Brewsday Tuesday? Here is Drez and Huck.
Another round indeed. Ooh, there we go. Lots of cans today.
That thing was bent. Maybe I should bend them all if it's going to give me a nice...
Brewsday Tuesday special Leap Beer Edition right here on 105.3 The Bear. I got my man Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz pouring another cold one. What are we drinking this round, brother?
Well, it goes along with the Leap beer. This is what we would call a rare beer. This is a special beer people go out looking for. It's called the Hopslam. Comes from Bell's.
Bell's.
Yeah.
Bell's got a lot of good beers.
Yeah, Bell's makes really good beer, and they come out once a year. It used to be that it's really hard to get. I mean, really hard. And they come all the way down from Michigan, but they're making more now. And they're canning them and they're kegging them, and we get them. So it's kind of like got to do this beer. If we're going to be beer guys, we got to do this beer because it's beer. Everybody, some people call it, other things like hop scam but you know what?
Hop scam?
Yeah, I think they're just jealous. So,
well, they don't like. What are they hating on it for?
I don't know. Just because this is a $6 glass of beer here.
This is a pretty beer.
Yeah. This is a $6 12-ounce beer. And that's by the 6-pack. Could you imagine what it'd be if you just bought one?
Damn. Wow. Well, thank you for bringing this in. You're breaking the bank over there.
Yeah, sooner or later, it's like the Godfather of beer. That's what it says on my truck.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I almost dropped a word I'm not allowed to say. That is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Holy cow, that is delicious.
Right. That's why people go out of their way to get this beer.
It's not like overwhelmingly hoppy.
No.
This
is if we talked about Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger, a heady topper. This is in the same category. Those may be better, but this is a good beer.
God, I don't know, dude. This is delicious.
I'm telling you, they may be better.
You mentioned the honey. You can definitely taste that honey. Brewed with honey for sure. I'm looking at the can right now.
Yeah.
I love the logo. It's just a dude that got squashed with hops.
Yeah. He was slammed,
so
I think.
Why is it so rare? Why don't they make it a bigger line or whatever, just to keep it, because it's so good? They just want
it's 10% beer. It takes a long time to ferment. Holds up their equipment.
10%.
Yeah. Holds up their equipment for a while. It's probably expensive to make, and that's why it costs so much. But you want to keep the cachet, if you will. You want the people to want the beer. So if you have it all the time, they don't want it.
That's true, man. And if you're going to have a beer that's very rare and exclusive, you might as well have it taste amazing, be 10%, and you can jack the price right out the ass.
Right. Speaking of rare and amazing beers, if you're interested in going to get some Dark Lord from up north in near Chicago.
Dark Lord?
Dark Lord. It's a stout. And they make it up there. The Three Floyds, they make it. And it's their big beer. It's their famous beer. People line up. So if you want tickets, you have to buy them on March 5th, starting at 10 o'clock Central Time.
What is this, a stout festival?
It's just a Dark Lord festival. And so what you get is it's $200. And some of it goes to charity.
You get a lot for $200.
Well, you get 4 bottles of Dark Lord, which cost $20 anyway, and probably $50 on the black market, if there were such a thing. I'm sure there isn't. You can't sell alcoholic beverages unless you're fully licensed. No one would be selling those $50 Dark Lord bottles.
Who would do such a thing?
Even if they had 4 and only wanted 1. But in any case, so if you want to go, you should buy your tickets. Now, they are non-transferable. So be sure you're going. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going. So I might
take the beer V.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the beer V and some folks. So I think I'll probably buy 2 tickets just in case somebody else wants to come, because I can take somebody with me to the door, and they can have a ticket.
You got a +1.
+1, right? You can have 2 tickets in your name, but you have to be there when the other person comes in.
Gotcha. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this festival. You're going to sell me? You want me to go with you, right? You want me to be your +1?
It'll be like a, of course, Drez.
When is it?
I wouldn't cheat on you, baby.
Where all is it? So you said Chicago?
It's at Three Floyds. It's just south of Chicago, 17 miles.
I've never been to Chicago.
Oh, that's a good city.
Yeah, I've heard.
But we'll probably drive up on Friday. We'll probably go through Indianapolis because there's some really good beer there.
What's the date?
It's the actual event is the 30th, so we'll go up on the 29th and come back on the 1st of May, unless there's 31 days in April. I don't think so. So
nope.
So anyway, you get 10 hours of drinking and driving. No, the drivers can't
drinking and cruising
in the beer V.
Yeah,
full toilet facilities. Yeah. Microwave.
You're selling me, man. You're selling me.
Right? We can make nachos. And then there's 4 beds. So we can all crash out. Get up the next morning. Maybe have a little pregame, Bloody Marys. Go to the festival all day, or whatever our time slot is, and you can drink and eat. You'll have food tickets. You get food tickets. You get more beer tickets. Besides the 4 bottles, you also get beer tickets and food tickets. So there you go. And then on Sunday, we'll probably hit a few breweries on our way back, pick up some beer to bring home.
You might have sold me, man. But tell me more about the festival, because it's.
I've never been.
So you don't even know?
Well,
because I'm not a big stout guy. Like if it's just about the stout beer, like are they going to have other stuff or?
Yeah, they'll have their other beers.
Okay.
Their beers are really good. Cool. They have I can't remember the name of it. They have a wheat beer you'd love. I mean, it's big, giant wheat beer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Arctic Panther. All their names are really cool.
And what's this festival called again?
It's just the Dark Floyd Days, or Dark Floyd Day. It used to be, a brewery would release a beer like this, and they'd say, we're going to release it on next Saturday.
Oh, so it's a release party kind of thing.
So everybody would show up and get in line, and they had all kind of troubles with different ways they did it. Tickets got copied, tickets got stolen, people snuck in.
That's no
right. So they closed them down, they opened them up. So this is a new try at this. We'll see.
Okay. Well, dude, you might have sold me on that. That actually sounds pretty fun. Well, we might have to do
live remote.
Yeah, well, broadcast. We could do it. Yeah. Why not?
As long as we got internet, we could do it on the way up too. We could do one Friday night.
Oh man, we might have a.
You could do your.
We might have a Brewsday weekend. It's not Brewsday Tuesday.
Do your 5 to 6 show in the beer
on the way up.
Talking about traffic, we're in it.
Okay, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But you said tickets go on sale this
Thursday. If you want to go,
this Thursday.
You're going to buy a ticket because you're not going to be able to get one later.
They're going to sell out quick.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out sooner or later. But right now, let's get back to the awesomeness that is the Hopslam. Dude, this beer is delicious. I'm in love right now.
All right.
I mean, I'll go first. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first. I'll untap this bad boy right now.
He's going in. He's drinking. He's tasting. And?
It's fantastic. Yeah. All right. It is. See, I'm always a sucker. I look at the color, and what's nice about this is it's a beautiful golden, just gold.
Hashtag unfiltered.
Definitely hashtag unfiltered. Little carbonation, which is also kind of nice too, because it limits the.
Look at the
you
lacing.
Can drink a little bit
glass.
more. Not that you need to, with it being 10%. The lacing is delicious. It looks amazing as well. The flavor's great. You can taste that honey. You can taste it all, man. It's so good. Hopslam is a slam dunk in my book, man. This beer is delicious. Bell's Hopslam Ale. Give it a try. I'm going to give it a solid 4.5.
Yo!
It might even be 7.5, but I'm going to go 4.5.
Damn.
Just because I don't like to dish out.
See, okay, so I take back all I said about you and high hoppy beers. I do. I take it all back. I gave you one. I know it's good, and you like it. This was a test.
Oh, this is delicious.
Test of our friendship.
This thing's
here.
amazing.
See if I can still be your friend, but I can't. I'm going to give it a 4.5 too.
4.5.
And I vary year to year on this.
That's our first match of yeah. That's our very first identical untap, I believe.
I'm generally in the 3.75 to 4.5 on this beer, and this is a good year. People always say, "Is that a good year for Hopslam?"
It goes year by year.
Yeah, it's different every year.
So this is this year's
right. This is 2015 when you check it in.
Well, definitely give it a try. Hopslam from Bell's. This is delicious stuff. Keep an eye out for it. If you see it, buy it for sure. We're gonna play another tune and then
drink another beer.
It's leap beer, so we're gonna have one.
We have a bonus beer.
We have an extra beer because with an extra day with leap beer, we have an extra beer. Usually Brewsday Tuesday is 2 beers. We're doing 3 for the very first time, and so we're running a little long with Brewsday Tuesday. We'll play a quick song and then we'll be right back with
happy
more.
Birthday or something.
Right here, yeah. Brewsday Tuesday on the Bear.
Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Let's get back to it.
Do this here. I did this.
Oh, I didn't have your microphone on. There you go. I got you.
Let's see how I.
Yeah, we actually. My keys are in my office, and
I remember now. Okay.
I don't know where yours are, but
they're in. I wrecked my truck. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
So
he's actually using the stapler as a bottle opener,
and I got it.
We'll have to get back to that because I have seen many a makeshift bottle openers in my day. I know you can use a single sheet of paper to
I always joke that I can open a bottle with almost anything hard, and then of course somebody says I can't open it with. Never mind. So it always comes up.
Oh.
Yeah, you took you a second there, Drez.
No, well, the comes up was the extra.
Yeah, that was if it would come up, I could open it. But in any case, I know we can't say that word. So here we have one of my.
This is the Leap beer.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite breweries out there. The kind of a sleeper, Flying Dog. And their artwork is done by
Flying Dog. Artwork is amazing. It looks looks like it can't be the guy that does the Hunter Thompson stuff.
Yes, exactly.
The Hunter S. Thompson.
So,
if you're a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas fan, you can tell it's that style.
So they make really good beer.
They do have a lot of good beers.
Their labels are excellent, and their names are always cute. This one's called Naughty. And it's a Belgian style dark ale, but it has something to it. I want you to sip this beer and tell me what is different about it.
What's different? What makes it different from your average Belgian style dark ale?
We had a Belgian dark ale the other day. This is going to be a little different.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Ooh.
Wait for it.
It's got a little bit of a spicy kick to
Chili pepper.
Yeah, it's super spicy. Wow. Holy crap. That thing's got a bite.
Yeah, I don't even know what's in it, but it's hot.
Yeah, it's definitely hot, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a pepper beer.
Like at first I was worried. I was like, I hope I can figure out what he's talking about.
No,
it's obvious, dude.
It kicks right in there.
That's got a bite, man. This is a beer that like my dad would like to try. Like if you like spicy stuff. I mean, sometimes drinking spicy is a little difficult, though.
Yeah, and I was gonna add some. I've had some other ones. The Sculpting comes to mind. They have a spicy beer that is a habanero beer. Oh my God! It was like I got some of that, and I got a half growler. We're talking about a 32-ounce growler, half growler. I took it to a bunch of people who were drinking beer. I said, hey, I got this spicy beer. Let's try it. So we pour everybody a glass, and they're like they take a taste and they're like, "Oh, thanks, that was great." I'm like, "Hey, no, have a glass." And they're like, "No, we're good. We just want a taste, thanks." And I'm like, so I paid all this money for this beer, and I'm like,
everybody just wants a sip.
I'm like Dumbledore when he has to drink all the water out of that rock in the movie,
oh my gosh, man.
And I had to keep going. It was so bad, but this beer is good.
Every sip I take, it's just like, whew.
I sat down the other night, and I was after my accident, and I was like, I need something to get me cheered up, and I started drinking this, and I tell you what, it was like having a plate of nachos and drinking a beer at the same time.
Well, give me the lowdown. Like what? I just picked up the bottle. I see 9% alcohol. This is a Elite Beer Edition that's going to get me effed up, man.
Yeah, well,
we went from a regular brew, a hoppy jam, to a 10% deliciousness, to a spicy jam that's 9%. Dude, 3 beers and like what? This has only been like a 20 minutes. It's only been like 30 minutes segment.
30-minute segment.
Yeah, I might have to work late tonight. I don't think I can drive home quite yet.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Text a cab.
Text a cab. Free get tickets. You can call in here and get them from yourself.
Yeah, all right.
If you're fast enough. I'm trying to find out what they spice this with.
Now, man,
I'm jumping around on the internet while
you're looking up. Let me see. It says the jig is up. The fat man's not real, and neither is his GD list. Go nuts, because it's not. So this is a I guess Christmas style ale, I suppose.
Yes. It says, brewed with habanero peppers and orange peel.
Dude,
Naughty packs heat and subtle citrus sweetness. Aunt Judy's fruitcake will never taste the same. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
Naughty generally packs heat.
Yeah.
I'm just throw that out there.
Whew. Dude, I mean, I like a spicy brew, and this is one that I could. I mean, this is a sipper.
There's a couple of
this beer probably right here.
I think they're called Truth and Consequences.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're Stone. I think they're made by Stone. Again, I'm subject to error, but I think I'm pretty good about that. And those were pretty good too. But I think this is better than the Sculpton, even though it is hot. You haven't had the Sculpton. The Sculpton was like, oh my God, can I have some milk?
Yeah,
I don't even drink milk.
You can bring that in some other time, I suppose. But yeah, this thing's definitely got a kick to it, man. And honestly, I feel like almost we need to do a PSA on this because the label doesn't give any indication.
No. I bought this at I was up when I went to get the beer for Groundhog Day. We're in a beer store up there with my friend, and I go, I love Flying Dog. This beer's naughty. I'll get it. It's Christmas here. I haven't tried. So I grabbed it, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the hotel room that night, and I cracked that bad boy. I'm chatting with the wife on Facebook, and I'm sipping it, and I'm going, whoa! Where's that ice water?
Yeah. Seriously,
I had no idea.
Yeah, this is some spicy stuff.
That's why I did it to you like that.
That's why this was the specialty. This was the
we're leaping
beer. This is the specialty.
My palate leaped.
Did you have any more leap beer info that you wanted to dive into? Or
no, I searched
did we cover all that?
Yeah, I searched for leap beers. I mean, the leap year thing just gets counted right.
Okay.
It's
we're good.
Every 4 years, I think everybody's clear on. The one thing was, you ladies, since this is the day after leap year, I'm hoping you propose to that guy you loved. Because
you were talking about that.
That's the day you can do it. Leap day, you can women can propose. Of course, nowadays, I said, my wife who proposed, me or wife, hey, I do whatever she tells me to do. I'm just saying.
It's just that special day that's where you can switch the
You remember
rules?
the Sadie Hawkins dance?
Oh, kind of like that,
It was always in February. Mm-hmm. That's why. Because then Sadie got to ask whatever Bubba out,
Bubba was
Bubba.
Yeah. But you know what? I actually think that happened to a buddy of mine I saw on Facebook because I think that he got asked to be married yesterday. So he was the one that posted the took a picture of his
I saw that.
Like a ring.
Plus, you can't say no.
Well, I guess you could.
No, I don't think you can. Well, whatever. I'm already married. You got to worry. I don't. So
if somebody
proposed, now you got 4 more years.
If somebody had proposed to me, I don't know. About 4 years from now, that's a way. Yeah. But if somebody had proposed to me late yesterday, I guarantee you the answer would have been like, "Are you effing crazy? What the hell are you talking about?" Anywho, all right. So let's go ahead.
You'll find somebody, Drez.
Oh, thank you.
You'll find a beer.
How's your daughter?
You can say she's fine. She won't even come to the show.
Oh, wow.
She won't even come visit.
One of these days. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and untap this bad boy. This is a naughty, naughty beer. Naughty from from Flying Dog, Belgian style. It's a dark ale. It's a dark ale with a freaking bite. And, you know, a lot of the Flying Dog, they do have, like, dogs and stuff on their thing.
A lot of dogs.
It's definitely got the bite to it. You go first, my good sir.
Yeah, I'm going to just say that I think this is was probably a really good base beer, the Belgian style dark beer. And I think that they did a perfect job of putting just the right amount of heat in there without making it overwhelming. So I'm going to give it a 4. A strong 4.
Strong 4 on
Strong
Untappd,
4.
hucksbeerbuzz.com. See, for me, I generally don't untap a beer until I've had the full glass.
But you're not going to be able to drink the full glass.
No, and this is a perfect example of why, because for me, the first bite, it's just so gnarly. You're like, wow, I'm intrigued. But I guarantee you, I'll be struggling to finish this beer because it's just so much. Like, this is a sipper if I've ever had one, without a doubt. It packs quite a punch. But also, it's 9%. So, you know what? When you think about it, if it takes you twice as long to finish it, it evens out. It evens out just fine. So, taking that into consideration, like I said, I usually like to finish the beer first before I give it a solid rating. But I've kind of changed that recently. Either way, the Flying Dog, naughty. Just because of the
Sissy. Oh, no, go ahead.
I'll edit this gap out. Because of the... I'm trying to think of the word.
The heat.
Because of the word I'm looking for is spiciness. I mean, spicy in beer, like, I've had a lot of wines like that.
Yeah,
but
it's not spicy.
You don't get, like, something this spicy in a beer very often.
It's not really spicy.
That alone wants me to give it some special credit, because I do love spicy stuff.
It's like straight heat. It's not really spice. I mean, it's just like heat.
It's gnarly.
It's just like putting a heating pad on your vocal cord.
Would you give it a 4?
I give it a 4. I don't usually give a hot beer a 4.
I'm going to give it a 3.75.
All right.
I'm gonna undercut it a little bit. It's good, but it is also a very dark beer, which usually I'm not that keen on. And like I said, it's got such, like, this is not a I'm gonna buy a 6-pack and drink on it all night. Like, this is a one and done.
This is my third, I think, and I will say that
third. I think over the span of how long?
A couple of days.
Yeah.
So I think that this improves a dark Belgian ale. Personally, the heat improves it because it's such a boring beer to begin with.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why I'm giving it a 4. All
right. Well, there you go. Flying Dog, the specialty. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
The specialty Leap beer that he brought in, and this was a specialty beer. This is not a beer that I've never had a beer that tasted like this, man. I can admit straight off the bat.
There you go.
All right, there we go. Brewsday Tuesday Leap Beer Edition coming to a conclusion. We ran a little long today.
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, well, whatever. Next week, we'll come up with something better. Every Tuesday, Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz, thanks again, as always, for bringing the brews and coming in and having some fun with us. And we will take a quick break, and we'll be back with more rock here on The Bear.